Imagine the unthinkable, a powerhouse rugby league club, once roaring with promise, suddenly crumbling from within due to a hidden betrayal that no one saw coming. Whispers of backstabbing alliances and shattered trusts echo through the locker rooms, leaving fans stunned and players divided. This isn't just a loss on the field, it's a total implosion sparked by egos clashing in the shadows. If you're hooked on the raw drama of sports, smash that subscribe button for all sports updates right now, your go-to for unfiltered scoops. The West Tigers' nightmare began subtly, with promising signings turning into powder kegs. Star import John Bateman arrived with high hopes, but cracks formed fast. Rumors swirled of heated clashes behind closed doors, where loyalty was questioned and motives dissected. What started as minor disagreements escalated into full-blown rifts, fracturing team unity at its core. Players felt the pressure mounting, performances dipping as invisible lines were drawn. The betrayal? It hid in plain sight, waiting to erupt. Deep within the club's hierarchy, coach Benji Marshall faced off against powerful agent Isaac Moses. This wasn't a simple disagreement, it was a war over control. Moses, representing key talents like Lachlan Galvin, pushed for changes that clashed with Marshall's vision. Former players David Klemmer and Bateman became unwitting pawns, their exits fueling the fire. Whispers of favoritism and secret deals spread like wildfire, eroding trust from the boardroom to the bench. The meltdown accelerated with losses piling up and morale hitting rock bottom. Picture the scene, training sessions turned tense battlegrounds. Marshall's passionate directives clashed with player frustrations, leading to explosive confrontations. One fateful day, voices rose, accusations flew, and alliances shattered. Bateman later revealed feeling scapegoated, blamed for the team's woes despite his efforts. This moment of raw honesty exposed the underbelly, a coach determined to rebuild, pitted against agents pulling strings from afar. Fans watched in disbelief as their beloved Tigers unraveled thread by thread. The boardroom became the next arena of chaos. Owners at Holman Barnes Group erupted in disputes, banning directors from venues in a shocking power play. Calls for a split between Wests and Balmain grew louder, with legends like Benny Elias slamming the farce. This internal civil war distracted from the field, where young guns like Galvin wavered on commitments. Betrayal stung deepest here, as lifelong supporters felt abandoned by those sworn to protect the club's legacy. Amid the turmoil, fan loyalty tested to its limits. Ugly brawls erupted in stands, hospitalizing spectators and injuring police. The Tigers issued apologies, but the damage was done. Passion turned poisonous. Obscene gestures from players toward rivals only amplified the disgrace. This wasn't the proud club of old, it was a melting pot of resentment, where every match carried the weight of unresolved grudges. The epic meltdown reached fever pitch, leaving scars that time might never heal. Yet, in the eye of the storm, moments of surprise emerged. Galvin, the teen sensation, broke his silence on the saga, claiming his moves were to help the team, not harm it. This twist shocked the NRL world. Was it genuine altruism or clever spin? His words reignited debates, forcing everyone to question who the real villains were. Marshall's camp pushed back, defending their rebuild amid the noise. Retention soared as viewers tuned in, hungry for the next revelation. Don't miss a beat. Subscribe to all sports updates for the hottest sports drama delivered straight to you. The feud's roots traced back further, to off-field dramas echoing from years past. Captains like Robbie Farah had endured similar betrayals, setting a pattern of instability. Now, amplified in 2025, it threatened the club's very existence. Management scrambled, but leaks kept coming, secret meetings, contract disputes, and ego-driven decisions. Each paragraph of this story built toward inevitability, a once-united Tigers den torn apart by those meant to lead it. As the season dragged on, surprises kept unfolding. A reported altercation at training between Marshall and players added fuel, with Da Silva's involvement twisting the narrative further. What seemed like a coach's tough love revealed deeper fissures. Betrayals stacked up, agents prioritizing personal gains, players jumping ship, and executives playing politics. The epic meltdown wasn't random, It was a chain reaction of hidden agendas exploding into public view. In the end, the West Tigers story serves as a cautionary tale. Thumps. From Bateman's scapegoating to Moses' influence wars, they thought the betrayals cut deep until the owners locked the doors with Marshall's determination to rise from the ashes. In a move that has stunned the entire NRL or fade into Tigers majority owners, the NRL led by the Holman Barnes Group as this have executed a ruthless boardroom coup. Stay locked in. 4 independent directors, to all sports including former NSW Premier and Inside Chairman Barry O'Farrell, imagine the brutally removed in what powerhouse are calling a calculated takeover roaring with promise. This isn't a resignation. Crumbling from within due to a hidden betrayal that no one saw coming. Seize total control of one of rugby alliances and shattered trust echo through the locker rooms. O'Farrell, leaving the man brought in to steady the ship after years of chaos. This isn't just a loss on the field. The independents who fought for transparency and member voicing in the shadows. Overnight, if you're hooked the balance of power has flipped, and the members that subscribe 40% of this joint venture are waking up to a club they no longer recognize. Scoops. What happens now Tigers' nightmare began roar again with promising signings turning into powder kegs. That subscribe button Star right now and John Bateman arrived with high hopes. Sports Updates is your home for every twist in this world of heated clashes behind closed doors. At an emergency board meeting last week, the Holman Barnes Group started as minor disagreements escalated into the Constitution on the spot, fracturing team unity at its core. They can now stack the board with whoever they pressure mounting whenever they want. Performances dipping as indivisible voices were drawn. Hard questions about recruitment disasters, in plain sight, million-dollar waiting to erupt. Or deep why the club has become the laughingstock of the competition. Faced off Insiders say the tension had been building for months. This wasn't a simple disagreement. It was a war with private owners over strategy, spending, and the direction of a club that hasn't tasted finals football pushed for changes that clashed with Marshall's vision. But nobody expected the axe to fall this hard, and Bateman became unwitting pawns. Furious, their exits former players are speechless, whispers of favoritism and secret deals spread like wildfire. This is all sports updates dropping from the boardroom to the bench fastest. The Meltdown accelerated never with losses piling up and morale hitting rock bottom. Is this the ruthless reset the Tigers desperately need, or the final nail in the coffin of member democracy? Directives, the new regime says they're here to win premierships, leading to explosive popularity contests. Critics say they're turning a proud club into a private accusations flew, and alliances shattered. The next few weeks later will reveal feelings scapegoated, expect legal threats for the team's emergency member meetings. And possibly the biggest honesty Concord has ever seen. A coach determined to rebuild, pitted against agents pulling strings from afar. This is all watched in disbelief as their beloved Tigers join the fastest-growing sports channel in Australia became the next arena of chaos. Takeover owners at Holman Barnes Group erupted every single one, banning directors from venues in a shocking power play. Calls for a split between Wests and Balmac grew louder, with legends like Benny Elias slamming the farce.